everyone! Persona 5 is currently confirmed to release around summer of this year and I am super excited for it. This is a topic I don't see come up too often, which is a shame because it's really interesting to discuss. In an interview late last year, it was confirmed that the Personas are based off famous literary characters, and the official Persona 5 site shows us quite a lot about our 5 main protagonists. Obviously, they're keeping a monumental amount of the game in the dark, but when it comes to this subject, we have our proof, and actually they've given us quite a lot. The main character, the protagonist, has the persona Arsene, who is based off Arsene Lupin, a fictional gentleman thief and a master of disguise, who was created by French writer Maurice Leblanc. Lupin featured in 19 novels and 36 short stories, starting with the arrest of Arsene Lupin. I think this is quite fitting, seeing as the protagonist appears to be a thief. For what purpose, we don't really know yet, and we most likely won't know until we actually play the game, since Atlus are very good at keeping us in the dark. Next up we have Ryuuji Sakamoto, and his persona Captain Kidd. Captain William Kidd, 1645 to 1701, was a Scottish sailor who was tried and executed for piracy. He was a lot less destructive and less lucrative than many other pirates at the time, but he was still hanged for his crimes. His name's been in all sorts of literature throughout the years, and even in games such as Assassin's Creed. Well, references of him at least. It'll be interesting to see how this persona reflects his character. Next, Anne Takamaki's persona is Carmen. Carmen is an opera based off a novel of the same name by Prosper Mérimée. I'm sure many have heard the music from the opera in some form, whether purposefully or indirectly through a movie or hearing it playing in a store or something. Carmen is reminiscent of the freewheeling passionate women from the novels, and this persona looks stunning. She looks very powerful and dominating, and I look forward to watching her destroy enemies with ease. Next is Morgana the Cat with her persona Zorro. Possibly the most famous of the personas we currently know, I think Zorro is such an iconic character and has been referenced in so many places that all ages will know of Zorro in some form. Zorro has his trademarked Z on his belt, and he even does it in the trailer. It'll be interesting to see how Morgana works throughout the game, but her persona sure is awesome. And finally we have Yusuke Kitagawa, and his persona Goemon. We don't know too much about Yusuke, besides him having a passion for painting and that his mother passed away when he was young and he became an orphan. But his persona is based off Ishikawa Goemon, a semi-legendary Japanese outlaw hero from the 16th century who stole gold and valuables and gave them to the poor. There's little historical information about him, but he has appeared throughout history in various forms, including video games such as Legend of the Mystical Ninja starring Goemon for their SNES. So there we have it. I probably butchered many of those names, and I apologise for that, because I don't think we've actually had any proper pronunciation for some of the characters, so I do apologise. What literary characters would you like to see appear in Persona 5? As you could see, it could be anything. I mean, we've had fabled legends such as Zorro, and more obscure classics such as Goemon. Personally, I'd like to see Robin Hood, but considering Goemon is in the game and is a variation of the idea, it's likely that Robin Hood won't appear. However, Robin Hood did first appear in ballads and tales in the 14th century, where Goemon appeared in the 16th, so you never know. I'd also quite like to see Sherlock Holmes. I think that he could be the persona for this game's Risei and Fuka. Sherlock would be able to use the power of deduction to tell us the enemy's weak points, but who knows, I don't know. Who would you like to see in the game? Tell me in the comments section down below, and do you think that people from comics could appear, so like genuinely Marvel and DC characters? I don't know, it's interesting to think about. Thank you very much for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and share the video around. Get the Persona 5 hype to reach incredible levels by getting people in on the discussion. I'm very excited for this game, and I really want to hear what you guys think. The more the merrier. It's super cool to talk about this. Take care everyone. Bye bye.